Our top story, hundreds in the community gathered to celebrate the life of the beloved Savannah school teacher who police say was killed in a car crash by a man fleeing from immigration officers last month. WSAV's Jillian Coles joins us now to share what loved ones had to say about Dr. Linda Davis and the legacy she leaves behind.
An infectious person. That's how loved ones are remembering Linda Davis. Friends, family, and local leaders all filled St. Peter's Episcopal Church to share their stories about time spent with her and honor her legacy. They say no one will forget.
Ladies and gentlemen, beloved Dr. Linda K. Davis made her days count. You should clap right there.
Hundreds celebrating how Dr. Linda Davis lived her life, dedicated to her loved ones and students at HES K-8.
She didn't just teach lessons, she created a classroom where students felt welcome, encouraged, and excited to be there. They wanted to learn, and she wanted them to learn.
Colleagues remembering her, saying no matter what she was doing, you could feel her genuine love for others and contagious personality.
She would walk in there with a wig on one day, it was a big afro wig. She would walk in there with braids the next day. She would walk in there with straight long hair, but one thing that did not change was her smile. She had that smile every single day.
Local leaders thanking her for her commitment to the community.
Linda was a pillar of the Savannah community and was deeply cherished among both her students and colleagues. She radiated joy in learning and fostered a welcoming environment for every student. She was a reminder that our teachers are not solely educators, they are also our mentor, friends, and confidants.
And everyone giving thanks for the moments they had and the legacy they still have to lean on.
Her impact will not be forgotten. Linda's spirit will continue to live on in the hearts and mind of her wife, her children, her family, her colleagues, her students, and in me, and everyone else who had the privilege of experiencing her kind and loving nature.
You can find the GoFundMe to support Linda's wife, Consuelo, and their family in their time of grieving on WSAV.com. Jillian Coles, WSAV News 3, on your side.
Jillian, thank you. Now to a developing story. 2 people were displaced and 1 was hurt after a fire this morning in Chatham County. It happened around 9:40 a.m. on the 30 block of Carroll Way. When Chatham County firefighters arrived, they found visible smoke and flames. 1 person sustained minor injuries from the blaze and 2 residents have been displaced. The Red Cross has been called in to assist them. And firefighters with the Tattnall County and Reedsville fire departments also responded to a structure fire this morning. Crews responded to the scene on Leonard Idens Road around 4:45 this morning after reports of a brush fire. When crews arrived, they found 2 utility sheds on fire that was extinguished and no injuries were reported. Meanwhile, 1 person is dead after a crash in Jasper County yesterday morning. It happened around 6:55 a.m. on US 321 near Charleston Highway. South Carolina Highway Patrol says a Chevy pickup truck was trying to pass other vehicles while going south on 321 when it collided with a dump truck going north. The pickup ran off the road and overturned. The driver died. Officials say the crash is still under investigation. In our community report now, several gathered today at the Waterworks Plaza on Gwinnett Street after an annual celebration of culture and history. Today was the 7th annual Weeping Time Festival, honoring the more than 400 enslaved people auctioned in Savannah in the span of a weekend, an event that came to be known as the Weeping Time. The festival featured food and shopping from local businesses as well as performers and live demonstrations. The event's organizers says the festival is a way to honor the history of the Weeping Time while providing economic opportunity for local businesses.
Beginning of the festival, we tell the actual story of when it happened, how many slaves were sold, who was the slave owners. We go into the actual history of it and tell the complete story every year. That's the mission with Ivory Bay, is to provide economic opportunities for our community. So we utilize this event to shed a light and bring wealth to our community.
Organizers say the festival has helped bring people together over the years, showcasing the talent of local artists, helping people connect with local businesses and understand our shared history. Well, taking a live look outside now over beautiful Tybee Island. It was such a beautiful and comfortable day today outside. We're going to check in with Storm Team 3 meteorologist Jeff Borick for a look at the forecast. Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Sarah, you're pretty much spot on with that. Comfortable. Maybe some of us might not necessarily like the humidity, but just how we have to pay for it sometimes when it's been warm for so long. Saw the fog in the distance. Otherwise, though, things are looking pretty good across the coastal empire and low country with that. Ocean temps even up in the 60s now. And that's a far cry from with the moment we had 40s in the area, too, with that. 80 Pembroke right now, 82 Statesboro, 82 Glenville, Baxley, Alma, you're the warmest spots I can find. 70 in Hilton Head, 75 Savannah. That sea breeze is trying to make its way in essentially at this time. Winds are out of the east and southeast now. Savannah reporting sustained winds 17 miles per hour now. We also have winds about 5 to 10 across inland portions of the area. Peak gusts today have been about 15 to 20 miles per hour. So again, a pretty nice breeze, but not anything too, let's just say, out of the ordinary. This evening, not too bad. Mostly sunny skies give way to mostly clear skies. More clouds start to thicken up, especially lower to the ground. And unfortunately, that means fog. So we're going to have fog developing. Patches of dense fog, rather, not necessarily areas. You're going to have those hit and miss areas around at times. But right at the start of the day, of course, things could get a little worse. And as guidance trends, I'll keep you posted. But let's take a look at how things mix out. We're going to have a beautiful sunny Sunday. But storms will be on the way. I time that out in about 10 minutes.
Well, this weekend we spring forward, meaning we'll lose an hour of sleep tonight, but now it'll stay light out for longer. Adam Strzymko with our sister station in Springfield, Massachusetts takes a look at the history of daylight saving time.
After what has been a pretty cold and snowy winter, there is a sign that spring is not too far away. Daylight saving time begins this weekend. Daylight saving time officially arrives at 2 a.m. Sunday morning. But Saturday night, before we go to bed, we turn our clocks forward 1 hour. We lose an hour of sleep, but the sun will set an hour later Sunday evening. And the starting and ending dates of daylight saving time have changed over the years. The Uniform Time Act of 1966 established daylight saving time throughout the United States. In 1974, daylight saving time was extended to save energy during the energy crisis. From 1986 to 2006, the starting time of daylight saving time was changed to April 1st, and the last Sunday in October was made the ending date. The Energy Policy Act of 2005 changed the starting date to the second Sunday in March and the ending date to the first Sunday in November. While most of the country observes the time change, Hawaii and most of Arizona do not observe daylight saving time.